But what I'm saying is, if I'm going down and I see Ken on my left, I see Prime Red on my right, and then I see a weirdo backpedaling. And yes, I do want to shoot this three because it looked good, it looked cool, I look skillful. But if I throw Red the alley oop and he bang on this dude head and get the end one, what's the difference?
Looks like
Red can't dunk. First off,
No,
that's
no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Welcome to eLab, your ultimate basketball laboratory, where we dissect the game from every angle.
You are watching a master at work.
Hey, but look though, y'all seen all the Deaaron Fox talk, man?
Yeah,
And
Yes,
first off, we
sir.
gotta start here. I don't know why Sacramento decided to fire Mike Brown 15 minutes before the flight. You know what I'm saying? Like they said they let him practice.
It'd be
Yeah,
disrespectful.
they did the practice. He did a press conference afterwards, and before the flight, they was like, "Hey, Mike, we see you later."
And he just got
That part, I don't know if he signed it. You know, I don't know the
He
contract
did.
stuff.
He signed a
But
three.
if
He signed a
did,
3 year extension. Yeah, he signed a
I don't
3
mind
So
me.
he,
He still
he,
getting
signed, he
paid.
signed an extension over the summertime.
Yeah,
Did he?
sound like
So-
3 more years.
So he signed an extension over the summertime. But I don't know if y'all caught this. I forgot
And he
to send
got
it to
coach
the,
of the year. My bad.
I forgot to send it to. No, you good. I forgot to send it to the group chat. But y'all know the head coach Malone for Denver, right?
Yeah.
Like
He
Malone.
got, so he was like, they asked him, they was like, so what's your opinion about this Mike Brown thing? So this is something that I didn't know. So he used to work for the same dude that runs all the hiring and firing, you know what I'm saying, higher ups for Sacramento. He got fired
Mike
the
Malone
same
did?
exact, yeah, so he got fired the same exact way.
Hmm.
So he basically said that Mike Brown was in the whip and he was like probably 10, 15 minutes away from the stadium and or the arena, and they called him, was like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying, this not gonna work, this not gonna be a good fit. You can't even look me like face to face and had that conversation with me. You got to call me over the phone because you're such a coward. So Malone was talking about it. He was like, hey, this is pathetic. He ain't got no nuts. He can't look no man in the face and just be
You
like,
talking
hey,
about the
look,
owner or the GM? Who he talking about?
who I don't know. He didn't name drop
Whoever
because
this guy
he ain't want to
is.
get he ain't want to get fined. But he basically was like, whoever was the dude that made the decision to get Mike Brown out of there was the same dude that got him out of there before he went to Denver.
So this just how they move.
So what he said was basically like third person. He was like, hey, look, man, that dude EJ, he trash when it comes to people decisions and things like that. But he never name dropped.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
See? What? Why you use Red in that example? You could have put Red in that spot. It didn't have to be me. See? But no, them firing Mike Brown to me, man, speaks
dumb,
to the
bro.
loyalty part though. So that whole, hey man, stay with a franchise and build them and all that. This to me speaks to why players stood power and was like, bruh, listen, when y'all want to trade me, y'all will trade me while I'm sitting on the bench. If y'all want to cut me from the team, you'll cut me. And I just got here with my family. The same way Dennis Schroeder was out there in Brooklyn doing well. He said, man, I just finished unpacking my bags and they traded me to Golden State. You know, I like the situation. So when I see stuff like this, it makes me not feel bad or let me say not be as judgmental towards guys like LeBron James and Kevin Durant who are like, hey man, I'm out here, I'm doing what's best for me because the business or the team is gonna do what's best for them. So I just that to me that was just a super violation, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
And I didn't agree to that anyway because it's like, to me it seemed like you took player over coach. One player. This player's new. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's gonna take time. It's gonna be some bickering because it's their first season. But this man got out to the Western Conference Finals. He made y'all a playoff team again. Made y'all relevant. And now y'all got Debo. Y'all having some little hard troubles and shit because shit gotta come together. Why not?
Let's talk about that though. No, that's a valid point. Let's talk about that. Why is DeMar DeRozan playing the 4?
Last thing though, I want to say this though.
We were just on him, yeah.
But I feel like coaches. I feel like they only give certain coaches longevity. And I'm gonna use this like Pop, Pop and people like that. Like, no disrespect to Pop, but Pop ain't won shit since Timmy left. He ain't really been a playoff relevant team since Timmy left. And you just had Mike Brown that just had success. Why would you fire somebody that made these guys that wasn't even good enough to do? They weren't even that good, and he brought them to the playoffs. They was just battling injuries right now. But what I was saying, I just thought about that. Like,
but what I was saying was, first off, you got DeMar DeRozan playing out of position.
Yeah.
Let's also this I say this a lot, bro. He's 35.
Who's that 3 guard?
They start. I think they start. Not Monk come off the bench. I think it's Keegan Murray. I think Keegan Murray is a 3. If it's not
That's
Keegan
right.
Murray, it's Ellis. It's another guy named Ellis on their team that he made.
And Trey Lyles.
And Trey. I
So they
think
got-
Trey come off the bench, but I
So they
think it's
got four-
Fox. Yeah, Fox, Keegan Murray, Ellis, DeMar DeRozan, and Sabonis. I
They
believe
got
it's
four
Ellis,
people
but
to
if
play
it's not
for.
Ellis, it'll be Trey. Huh?
They got four
You
people.
talking about Keon Ellis,
Keon Ellis.
the dreadhead?
Yeah, he come off the bench for them.
And he undersized too, bro.
He
But they got
undersized
four people.
too.
They got 4 people that play the 3.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah,
They got
weird.
and
Rough.
DeMar DeRozan is they're trying to make him to be a defender or rebounder or whatever he is. He's playing out of
At
position.
35,
Yeah, too late
That's
at
what I was about to
35.
say, Ken.
Look at
He's
that
35 years old.
But look at the roster. He's a better defender than anybody on the Kings. You lost your best defender in Davion Mitchell. You lost
They
him.
lost him.
No, I
You
agree
lost
with
your-
you.
They've been starting Monk. They started Monk
But he-
last game, y'all.
But once you start,
Who they stay in front of? Who
But-
they guarding?
you gonna have to play zone then, because you play zone in the NBA now. I'm just saying,
So
because
you gonna die.
listen though, but at 35, Ted, you can't. At 35 in the NBA, you already set into what you do, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I wasn't
got
even
your
gonna say
mix.
set in.
You
I
already set
was
into
gonna say, bruh, he's old. Like I know we got used to Kobe, Bryant, and Jordan. I feel like we say this all the time. I say this all the time,
Yeah.
Ted.
Yeah,
35, you're out of prime, out of the league time. This is, hey man, we need you to come off the bench.
Because
We
if
need you
you
to
are
do that.
30, yeah, because if you are
That's it.
35, if you're 35 and older, you're an anomaly. We
They said
don't
they asked him to do that.
Yes.
we don't
said
see this.
They said they asked him to do that. That was
And
one of the problems with
he-
Mike Brown getting fired. They asked him to do that.
And to me,
But I think that what's going on is they so like you know how Ken, like a lot of corners that are like known to be super fast and they were ball hawks and stuff like that, and they get a little bit older and they lose a step. You know how they switch them to free safety or strong safety because they think that you still understand the game, and even though you lost a step, you still are better in the secondary than the new guy that's playing safety. So
Right.
that's my only thing. I think it's stupid, but you got to understand. Look at the roster, bro. You think Kevin Huerter gonna strap something?
But you
I'm
can't
not
put me
worried
on the
about
bench.
him.
Can't bring me off the bench anyway. I'm the only one in that position that really a bucket. Ain't nobody else in that position on the team gonna get you what I get you on the nightly.
Who you talking
What I'm
about?
saying is, I think it was.
Debo.
Go finish your thought.
They wanted Debo to come off the bench. I'm saying it don't make sense because who gonna step up and get them numbers that I get?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think
Let
at
me
this
say
point,
Red.
go
Go
ahead.
I think Monk can do that.
But he is shooting guard.
At this point in his career, I think Keegan Murray, if the opportunity arises and he has the amount of looks, he can score as well as 35-year-old DeMar DeRozan.
How many years he been in the league?
Probably about 3-4.
Keegan Murray, yeah, he like 4, yeah, maybe 4 or 5 at the most.
How many points a game he average? Like 12.
I don't know. I don't know off the
nothing
top of my head. I just think that the opportunity arises and he get 15 shots a game. He gonna get you about 12 to 15. I mean,
he is. I think he did break the 3-point shooting record though. Rookie one.
He had
can shoot that
11.
much. He averaged 11.6, y'all. 11.6.
But that's the thing I'm saying though. I think he play like a young nigga. I'm gonna come out and shoot all these threes. I ain't gonna use my advantage. My bad. Go ahead.
No, you fine. My point was that let's talk about how putting DeMar DeRozan on this team was just a bad management decision. You always talk about the team. That was a bad decision because at the 4, you expect him your 4 to at least get you 8 to 9 rebounds. I'm assuming, right? DeMar DeRozan ain't never got that ever. He's averaging 3.6 rebounds out here.
Your center is the 4.
Your center the 4.
DeMar DeRozan
playing undersized to begin with. Go ahead.
He was a bad pick because he slowed them down. They was a run and gun team that got
a run and gun team. Let's talk
but
about that.
But I guess they want to do the Miami theory. They wanted the Miami theory.
Yeah.
What's that?
Bam and shooters. Bam and shooters and Bam and scorers. They wanted the Miami theory, but they don't work as hard as them boys in Miami.
That's true.
That's a fact. And DeMar DeRozan, so he averaging 20.6. His point, him scoring is the problem. The problem is he is just a scorer. He is just a scorer. And at 35,
so you want to bring a one-dimensional player in something that you need to fill a void.
I go get the guy out of Atlanta that they trying to trade, Clint. I go get him.
Capella.
Throw lobs. Yeah, they throw lobs.
So that's a management thing then, because it's like if I seen this nigga for 35 for 20 years, almost 20 years, 18, whatever how many years he been in the league, you seen he play the defense.
Yeah, how long he held the ball in his hand?
With Debo,
remember, hey, look, Nope,
I don't think he does. Is he a ball like he a ball hawk?
He
Like
is
does he
super
dominate
ball
like that?
dominant, bro. He
Okay.
is
Oh yeah.
super ball dominant.
Super ball dominant, and somebody even said that DeMar DeRozan basketball do not equate to winning basketball.
That NBA executive, they didn't say his name, but that's what they said. It was
Because
an
you
NBA
35 years old and you take 12 seconds of the shot clock just to get settled in, and you probably gonna miss.
So he James Harden in the 3 position.
I wouldn't say that.
Not James Harden. Relax.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
I'm just saying because y'all say he ball dominant.
Yeah, but say ball dominant and efficient. So when you talk about James Harden, say efficient. Don't say ball dominant.
His style of basketball. I was just saying because you said his style of basketball.
James Harden ball dominant, and he also averages like 9 assists.
No, but I'm saying
DeMar DeRozan at like 20.6, 3 and 3.
Only reason I said what I said was because y'all said ball dominant and how he played on quote the winning. James Harden's don't either. That's why I said what I said.
Well, they number 5 out there. The Clippers out there doing real well. They number 5 out west.
Listen, I'm not knocking it.
Norman Powell averaged 30 last 6 games.
How many times have we seen this same James Harden story and he falls apart in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, my expectation for them for the playoffs is minimum. I don't have any expectations.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the way that he play, you'll never win a game. You'll never win a playoff.
I have no expectations. Yeah. I'm not mad at that. My bad. Now going back to the Kings though. Deaaron Fox, right? Cat's out of the bag. It's starting to look real lot of turmoil out there, man. Shams reported that he asked for a trade, but then afterwards I seen that people were saying that he may be requesting a trade soon. So either way, trades are on the rise for Deaaron Fox. Where do y'all think he go?
I'm bringing to LA.
What's the best fit?
Go to the East. Go to the
LA.
East.
LA the best fit for him.
No, it's
go to the East.
The Lakers the best fit for him.
No, it
best
ain't.
fit. Who you giving up? Who you giving up for him out in LA? Who you give up for him?
Who we just give up for? Who we just give for whatchamacallit? I forgot. For
Finney Smith. You got Finney Smith for D'Angelo Russell.
I'm giving up because I'm gonna have to give up some draft picks maybe. I can't think of no player for player I can give up for.
Do you give up Austin Reeves?
I don't do it. I don't do it.
You see me arguing that on Facebook.
I would.
You give up Austin Reeves.
Do it.
AR is out of there.
He ain't no with this Lakers team. We know who gonna have the ball. He's not no 3-and-D type person. To me personally, he gotta have the ball.
Now look, but LeBron really been coming off that ball lately, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He been letting niggas play lately, bro. He really done set into his old.
If he get traded over there, is he the second or the third option?
I mean, of course he's the third option.
Fox?
Still out. I think LeBron. I'm gonna say this, dog. I think LeBron has settled into being the second or third option. He just gonna get his points regardless. I don't think it really matter how he playing now. It's like, bro, I'm letting these young boys kill, but when they need a bucket, I'm gonna go score. He ain't really playing like he used to play, bro. He been a little bit more older and playing passive. Like a little bit more. Yeah, he playing passive. Think,
for me personally, I'm giving up Austin Reeves off the bat. I don't care about Austin Reeves. I don't care. What are you talking about? De'Aaron Fox is a top 5, top 7 point guard in the league. I'm thinking this season they may not win. This season they may not win with him. Let's say they don't. Let's say they trade for him and they don't win. LeBron James is about to retire, bro. You telling me you would rather have Austin Reeves and Anthony Davis as your 2 people, or De'Aaron Fox and Anthony Davis as your 2 people going forward? To me, it's a no-brainer. I don't see why people see. So now I ain't gonna say I don't see why people are hung up on Austin Reeves because he's getting a lot of love, and they're not. To me, Austin Reeves is the third scorer. They don't have game plans around Austin Reeves because they got LeBron and AD. I always say this. Everybody remembers James Harden.
Most teams is all right with letting him kill.
That's what I'm saying. People always remember James Harden leaving OKC and becoming who he is. They don't remember the Harrison Barnes. Okay, they don't remember Harrison Barnes leaving the Warriors and becoming a role player essentially. Just stay. Well, let me rephrase it. Staying a role player. So to me, if Austin Reeves moves up the totem pole, do you trust that he can be a number 1 and number 2 guy?
No.
And we know that De'Aaron Fox can. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're betting on. We're hoping that Austin Reeves can be a 25, 24, because that's what you do as a number 1, number 2 guy in the league right now. We talk about 23, 24, 25 points a game a night as the guy. Do you make Austin Reeves doing it?
No,
and
because
you can do it. That's what I'm asking.
You rolling the dice with what if versus what is already being done. And so before the original question is you asked me who you think that it would be best fit.
Mm-hmm.
And my question would, I mean, my answer was a team that wasn't actually on that screenshot that you sent. So before injury, I think that he would have been awesome in Orlando. But now that all them dudes got injured, the Wagner brothers and then Paulo still coming back or whatever,
Dog.
I think that you would just put him in a losing situation. Like you would put him in a situation where he wouldn't have the specific help. But if they were all healthy, that would be the perfect one. And then me being the LA guy with Braun and everything like that, it does make sense to but I think that the value is just so high of what are you asking for, right? Because it's not gonna just be Austin Rivers for Fox. You're gonna have to give a little bit more. But you just gave up 4, 5 second round picks. So what you got left? You're gonna drain everything to win right now and take that chance to say, hey, if I get Fox right now for a couple of pieces, a couple players, we gotta win right now before Braun retire. If not, it's a waste because we not gonna have nothing to build around. Even if Fox and AD is gonna be for the future, we have nothing to add or nothing to use as trade bait. So in my opinion, the best fit with him to go down there in San Antonio and go out there with Victor and go crazy, go nuts. That would be insane. Him and Victor would be insane because the same way that you just said AD and LeBron, whatever, they're in the latter parts of their career. Victor, what he doing right now, as long as you give him help, it would be the answer to him not get injured. So him and Fox in the pick and roll, who the hell is you, bro? That is going to be the most hardest shit to guard. That's going to be crazy to guard in the pick and roll.
So I guess my question would be because the Spurs do look good, but how would the Spurs get him? What they got to give up to get him?
They got a lot of pieces though, bro.
They got picks and money. They got picks and money, cuz.
They got picks.
So picks and,
listen.
Bro, listen. So if you do Fox, Victor, and then like a Zach LaVine, that shit looks scary.
Wall. And for some reason, they thought.
So give me a solidified 3-piece.
Turn your mic down, Red. You at work? Somebody talking in your background? Oh, okay. It sounds like your TV.
So that's a solidified. So give him like a so just do Victor, De'Aaron Fox, and Chris Middleton, and tell me that don't look decent. Super decent.
I don't like Chris Middleton. I don't like Chris Middleton.
Get him out here. Get him out here.
I like Zach. Red, hold on, Red, to your quick. Red said something about who they can trade. Listen, they got Devin Vassell, who averaged 19 last season. Keldon Johnson is still young. Steven Castle. Who else out there? Champagne is hooping.
Go get a
center. They got a lot of people.
I guess I'm asking.
Who you say?
You need a center. You got Victor, cuz.
It's a win for them. It would be a win.
I'm about the Kings. Go get a center.
Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah. I'm saying it would be a win for the Spurs, but what's the win for the Kings with that?
That's what I'm saying.
Get all the picks.
They would have to. I think the best situation would be like a 3-team trade. They would have to do a 3-team trade with maybe the Jazz, because the Jazz are trying to give up Walker Kessler. That's a center for them. If they can get Walker Kessler out there, people like him.
And then, I don't necessarily care for him. Then get Laurie in San Antonio. Laurie, Victor, and De'Aaron Fox.
Move
what
stuff around? It could work. Ken, who did you have though? Who'd you say? What'd you say his best fit was for Fox? What'd you think?
I said somewhere in the East. You've been in the West.
Oh yeah, you said somewhere in the East.
Second round. Go to the East and see. It's open. It's wide open.
The Heat. They did have the Heat. What y'all think about? What y'all think about the Rockets?
Nah, let them build. Let them build.
They the number one. They the number one on the thing, I think, or number 2, something like that. But they in the
let them build.
top favorites.
But they're not.
See what this team can do. See what this team can do. They can make the playoffs.
Sacramento's not gonna eat that Fred VanVleet contract. You know that.
Yeah.
That Fred VanVleet contract is like $80 million.
And then you stopping a lot of players. A lot of players from over there. They hooping. Let them see what they can do.
You know what though?
You saying, Ken?
The Rockets?
The Rockets.
He would look good with the Rockets though, because they run fast. They jump out the gym.
He play defense. He fit the mold. Fox fits the mold.
He would be better than Freddie out there. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
He would be way better, but I'm just saying they wouldn't pick up that ticket. They wouldn't pick up that ticket. But I actually got another one because
he look like
it just dawned on me.
That look like you and your boy. It look like him and Monk would be you and him and your boy, Jalen Green. He be throwing all types of things.
But it just dawned on me.
Who you got, Ted?
I think that he would be a great fit for the Suns.
Who you give up? Oh, Brad Beal. Get Brad Beal.
Brad Beal and some picks, and then it'll be Book, KD, him, and you know what I'm saying. I think that would be great because y'all said that he needed a productive. You needed a productive point guard that can score at an elite level and give KD and Book some breaks. But that's nothing but pressure, bro. Just imagine, bro. Book KD and Fox. That's hell. I ain't gonna lie. That's hell. That's hell.
Don't nobody want to take Bradley Beal. I'm sorry. Look, bro, I'm sleeping.
They have lowered his stock out there, man.
He just dropped 30.
Yeah, bro, but he'll come give you 40.
Before
Then
that,
go for 10.
yeah.
Then go for 10. Then he ain't been consistent at all.
Yeah. We got,
but that's what we need to start doing. Not we, but that's what the NBA need to start doing. Stop living off of these dudes that have maybe 6-7 good seasons and they in year 13 and they ass as fuck. Let them go, bro. They names is not they names no more that's why I be so heavy. That's why Red be on my case about what have you done for me today? Because I don't give a fuck about what you did in fucking 2014. You is ass right now, dog. You is ass. So we need to learn how to cut ties from dudes' names because they is not producing.
Tell them come Miami. Tell them come Miami.
Fox.
Hey man,
that's what they was on the list too.
Him and Bam, yeah.
Nobody want to come to Miami, man. You got niggas out there get beat up. Y'all star suckers, man.
They got beat up.
They still won.
Oh, Tyler Hero beat up. Bro, I posted that video on TikTok.
He was mad because they were losing, bro. That's all it was.
That's cool. He wanted to fight. Hey, but look,
I ain't gonna lie. He banged.
I think y'all need
vicious. That was vicious.
I think y'all need to get rid of Hero since we talking about Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think he's no more than. Sorry, guys. He's no more than like. He get white dude hype. He just shoot in the corner, shoot the ball, bro. He not like that, bro.
That's what they.
He don't
that's
just
what
stand
they
in the corner,
need.
shoot the ball.
That's their team.
I'm saying that's where he would better fit. I don't like him as a second.
Bucket, bro.
I don't like him as the second.
He's a bucket, but like, how much different is he than what Austin Reeves is doing? Austin Reeves go to Miami do the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like him as
Tyler Hero just been so injured, man.
Stop it, Ken. Stop it. No.
Tyler showed me.
Tyler Hero, Austin Reeves. Who better right now, Ken? Who better? Tyler Hero, Austin Reeves.
AR, get that nigga buckets.
Can't strap his bitch ass up.
Tyler Hero better, clearly.
AR with the ball.
And we seen it in the playoffs.
AR with the ball. AR with the ball is way better than Tyler Hero.
What game are y'all watching?
He may be a better passer.
No. I'm talking about if we got give him the ball. Give him the ball.
Talking about scoring the ball.
He a better ball player.
What game are y'all watching?
Go back and watch. Go back and watch AR college ball.
I'm taking Peyton Pritchard over all them.
If we talking about college, Tyler Hero is smoking him.
All he do is shoot the ball. I just said that. He's a better shooter, yes, but he can't a better bucket.
He can dribble
all around bucket.
With the opportunity, I'm taking Peyton Pritchard over all of them.
That the white dude from the Celtics?
I said that a while. Peyton Pritchard played for the Celtics.
He cold.
He cold as a bitch.
I think Tyler Hero is definitely better.
Can you let that go, man? Hero got
out. Tyler Hero is better than Austin Reeves.
If you watching these games, he's way better than Buddy.
He a step above Duncan Robinson, man. That nigga ain't cold, man.
I feel like Duncan Robinson. I'm saying, is he watching?
What has he done, bro?
No way.
What has he done?
In the playoffs?
I watched what
he done. He's doing way better. Way better than Buddy.
He the reason.
He just be hurt. Tyler Hero's not considered.
Yes, he be hurt.
Even when he
get on the court,
even when he played in the playoffs,
good.
Even when he played in the playoffs, he the reason y'all lost. He was the James Harden to the OKC team y'all played the Thunder. He the reason y'all lost.
Oh,
Hero.
I ain't studying y'all. I ain't studying him, man. Look, move on. We got two other twos on the chopping blocks. That's I didn't ask you about these two guys.
Go ahead.
He can't fight. We can agree with that.
Yeah, he can't fight. I mean, Thomason looked like he was really mad at him though. Like the way he banged him.
Terry Rozier I like Terry.
Terry Rozier met him with the correct amount of action too, because I think Amen Thompson was trying to get at boy for real. Nothing seemed faint about his energy when he slammed.
Terry was on that though. Terry wanted to hit. Terry wanted to smoke. He know Tyler Hero was
No, that's what I'm saying. He matched his energy because if he would have came with anything less, Tyler Hero might have been done for. He might have got dead bad if Terry.
But you do see, even with a man, he ain't get that energy to Terry though. When he seen Terry.
No, he's not.
No. But I'm saying once he got up, he didn't even look Terry away. He kept looking at Hero. He didn't want no smoke with dude. But what you said?
Oh, my bad. Two other guys on the trading blocks, or at least they shopping. Jimmy Butler, Zion Williamson.
Neither one of them.
Pat Riley said he
neither
said
one of them. Neither one of them
Pat
ain't
Riley
going
said,
He
Yeah,
said
Jimmy
You ain't letting
Means
it
to
go?
push to Miami.
He
Jimmy
said
Means to push Miami.
He did. I did
He
see that.
said
He said, nah.
he said I don't know what you heard.
And it's this too, bro. Both of them dudes stay hurt, bro. Who don't nobody want that.
Yeah.
I would love. I was thinking. My bad. Go ahead, Ken.
I think it's time to give up on Jimmy Butler. He's getting up in age. He stay injured. Give up on him.
He becoming
Let
a
him
diva,
do what he
man.
want to do.
He's better than
He the
Tyler
diva
Hero.
that y'all be saying LeBron is.
Yeah.
He better than Tyler Hero. He the reason y'all won the games y'all won. But you want to get rid of him. But you want to get rid of him.
He don't be there.
He don't be there.
He don't be there. Guess who played? Tyler Hero. We've
Then
been winning.
Then guess who carries the playoffs? Jimmy B.
He ain't been in the playoffs.
Tyler Hero been hurt in all the playoffs. Jimmy getting old, man. Jimmy been old, man.
That's another dude. That's another
dude.
dude. That's another dude that the NBA fall in love with, where they don't want to cut ties with the value, right?
Who, Jimmy?
Yeah. So Jimmy is proven like he a dog when
Jimmy only play in the playoffs. He only play in the playoffs.
But that's what
regular
I'm saying.
Season, you can't.
He don't take it serious. But what I'm saying is, like, they fall in love with the idea. Like, they fall in love with. They think that Jimmy Butler is Jimmy Butler in the bubble. Every year after that, he's not that. You feel what I'm saying? You can't take Hart away, but Hart is nothing when the skill goes down or when the effort goes down. I can have as much heart as I want. I can be out there chirping every single time, but if I'm not as skilled as I used to be,
we only 2 years away from playing in the championship.
But I'm saying,
so anything can happen in a year. Anything can happen in a year. There's a lot of dudes that be ass. And they were swooping the year beforehand. That's all I'm saying. And if you take 2 years off, that's a lot of time when it comes to basketball, because there's a big difference between 29 in my prime and I'm going like this and say, damn, I'm 31, I'm 32. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So all I'm saying is it's time wasted. If we're gonna go ahead and label some of these guys and scrabble around their name and be like they bust and they underachievers, fuck Zion. Zion was balling 3 years ago. Now he ain't doing shit.
Hey, no disrespect.
Zion been hurt, bro.
No disrespect.
I want Zion to go out to Detroit, man. I just got to throw that out there, man. I want to go out to Detroit.
Fuck, he gonna piss Cade off by never playing.
No disrespect. Why we wasting all this time on the Heat and these two bums that ain't finna get traded nowhere?
Who's
Let's go talk about something.
Jimmy?
Yeah, because they stay. I'm saying they bums. They stay hurt. That's all I'm saying. They don't play.
Niggas is Laker fans and talking about somebody hurt.
Oh, I just say I say AD. I call him Mr. Glass anyway. I call him push out.
Break a damn he hurt.
You know what's crazy? That nigga Red got 3 ACL tears. He ain't got no love for the damn injury. He got 3 ACL.
Yeah, so my right knee up twice.
But Jimmy Butler would be perfect in Dallas. All jokes aside, he would be the Najee Marshall.
Gosh.
He would be the better version of Najee Marshall
in Dallas.
Yeah, in my opinion.
I think he wants the ball too much. Like I ain't saying like
it's only one ball.
Dallas work hard work because you got 2 lead dogs. They gotta have that ball free flowing. If you put Jimmy over there and stop the ball, it'll be like
Jimmy
Debo
might step on Luka Doncic's confidence. It'll be like Debo going to the. He started talking crazy.
I'm with you.
He might step on.
Well, go your
I think
bitch
it look good on paper, but yeah.
He gotta go to a team where he the man.
Jimmy been
that don't fucking work. How many motherfucking teams he been to when he was the man? It don't fucking work.
Oh, you put him in that Paul George category.
No.
Yeah, I am. I'm talking with my chest out. What the fuck has he done?
That's tough.
I can't agree to it. It did work.
I went to 2 finals.
It worked with Miami.
That's the man.
Okay, so
it worked with Miami. It didn't work with Philly.
Fred, take him away from Miami, bro. What the fuck has he done when he was the man when he was in Minnesota and Philly?
He hooped that.
They went to the playoffs.
He hooped in Philly, bro.
The fuck? That's what has he done? Paul George went to the playoffs. Paul George went to the playoffs. What are y'all talking about?
Minnesota before him didn't go to the playoffs.
Paul George went to the playoffs. What are we talking about?
So what you saying is, so when you say what has he done, what you asked him? I need to know what you asked.
He is the number one option. He does not do what he is supposed to do in regards of far playoff runs.
When he went to Philly, they only lost because Kawhi hit that shot.
So when they lose, even if they do playoff runs, he be the first motherfucker on the phone to say, "Get me the fuck out of here." Cat
no, he
is
didn't.
soft. Joel is
He
soft.
didn't.
All
He
these
didn't.
dudes.
See,
Listen,
in
listen, listen,
Philly,
listen.
they
didn't want to
chose
leave.
Tobias
He
Harris
didn't
over
want to
him.
leave Philly, Ted. He didn't
So
want to leave Philly.
he don't never take accountability when he does not perform the way he's supposed to.
What?
You talk about
He got
the
traded. He got
game
traded
winner.
from Chicago to
You
Minnesota.
talking about the game? Okay, so what did he do in Chicago?
Hold on. Let me say this.
He did pretty good in Chicago.
If you talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves,
Philadelphia 76ers
hold on.
and the Chicago Bulls.
Listen. That's the only one. He didn't even want to leave Minnesota. They forced him out of Minnesota because he said they were soft.
They didn't want to play.
No, he didn't like Cat. He didn't like Cat.
But I'm saying,
he said Cat and Andrew Wiggins, y'all #1 picks. Y'all don't want to play.
And he went
Why
in
would
there
I want to play with y'all?
And he went in there and played with the second team.
Who the fuck is he gonna want to play with though, Ken? That's what I'm asking.
That's why he went to Philly.
And did the same exact shit with Joel and them.
He didn't do that. He didn't do that. He didn't do that in Philly.
They went to the second round and lost to Kawhi because he shot the shot, and they chose Tobias Harris over him.
Y'all give him credit to go to the second round, but y'all hate on Joel Embiid for doing the same shit.
It was one shot.
I didn't hate on Joel Embiid. I said
y'all did say Joel Embiid does not go far in the playoffs, but we giving Jimmy B the same fucking credit for the second round.
Listen, dog. This is what I'm asking.
One shot that broke up their team.
They
chose Tobias Harris over him.
I get it, but what I'm saying is,
man, I'm gonna let y'all cook.
Like I'm just saying though, bro. We give Jimmy B too much fucking credit, Ken. Stop that shit. Besides the shit that he did in Miami, he has not done much. He's Paul George if he's not in Miami. Same motherfucker. Same motherfucker.
He's top 5 player in the league in the playoffs, bro. Anytime.
Okay, we're not. I'm not discrediting that. But
are you understanding what we saying?
Yes,
he's
Paul George.
It's one shot.
He's
one
Paul
shot.
George. He's Paul George.
Paul George plus 2.
So the same thing with Damian. So when Damian Lillard shot the game winner over Paul George, he broke OKC up. The same one shot you talking about. What's different? What's different?
Paul George had one season, and Jimmy done took multiple teams to the playoffs. Now that's the difference.
Thank you.
Paul George has never missed the playoffs ever in his career. What are we talking about?
You think if Jimmy was up 3-1, he finna lose?
So
Paul George doing that.
Who has been doing that? So who has been in the playoffs more?
We're saying as a first option.
As a first option.
As a first option, Jimmy Butler is a better first option than Pimp.
Paul George went to the Eastern Conference Finals in Indiana.
He ain't go to the.
He wasn't the first option on that team.
But neither did Jimmy Butler unless he was in Miami. That's what I'm trying to tell you, though, bro.
He was the man. You just said the man. He was the man.
So when he was the man, Paul George was the man in Indiana, right?
No, he wasn't. It was Danny Granger before Danny Granger got hurt.
Fuck?
It was
No
Danny
way, bro.
He got hurt.
No way, bro. No way.
EJ, was it not Danny Granger?
So that injury, so that injury was the reason why Paul George became Paul George, right?
Yes, nigga.
Yeah. So he was. Paul George has more. Paul George has more playoff success than Jimmy Butler. Besides the Miami shit, the Miami run when he went to the bubble and lost. He's the same motherfucker. Why are we giving him more credit?
When Paul George go to the Western Conference Finals?
Huh?
When Paul George go to the Western Conference Finals? I'm gonna go to the finals. When did he go to the championship game?
Eastern Conference Finals.
Never.
No.
He only went once or
so
twice.
Now you talked about Jimmy Butler getting to the second round.
Jimmy Butler went to the finals as the man twice
in Miami.
He went to the finals.
In Miami.
So what's your point of saying he's in Miami? You just said because you can't minimize him or take something away from him, but you just use Paul George's whole career. Stop it. You can't do that.
With the Sixers,
you can't do that.
One game away from the Eastern Conference Finals.
You can't do that.
One game away.
So they got like what EJ said. They can only be one winner. They can only be one winner.
Don't put me in this. I ain't on your side. I ain't on your side.
I don't care. What I'm saying is
with Fernando Hawkins. That's your man.
Nah, he acting like an op right now. What I'm trying to say is, he ain't never win shit. Fuck Jimmy Butler.
There's a lot of niggas that never won shit.
Fuck Jimmy Butler.
He did better than a lot of players that we talking about.
He a fucking loser with heart. He a motherfucker with a losing record with heart, and we giving props to that shit. Fuck heart. Go win, bitch. No, I'm just saying
No,
though.
that's
saying,
crazy.
We gotta still wait on his boy to make the playoffs.
Why
we talk
when
about
I
that nigga every week.
criticize a player up topic, y'all want to bring up somebody that I like? That makes no
Okay.
sense. Y'all
Okay.
have not, y'all don't have nothing creative to do, but besides bring up the
Cause,
person
Jalen
that I
you
like.
said Jimmy Butler on the same level as Paul George.
What you gonna do is
So their
bring
careers are that much different.
Jimmy.
Yes.
If you asking me, I'm taking Jimmy.
We gotta
over
post
PG.
that. We gotta post that one on Facebook, man. We gotta post that and see. I want to see. I
So-
want to see what people
And,
think.
and then EJ,
Jimmy
the
probably-
only responses
Jimmy-
are you're gonna see is bubble Jimmy, which is fucking crazy, and then 2 years removed.
Right.
How y'all want me to phrase the
he-
question? What
Jimmy,
should I
no,
rate?
I want you to do
Should I
this.
phrase it as
EJ,
all time? Like who's?
EJ,
go ahead,
do
Rick.
this for me. Go look up and see who's
All
got the most points right now.
Paul
all
George.
time, like
Paul
all
George
time.
is a better scorer than Jimmy Butler. What the fuck
I'm
are we
actually-
talking?
Paul, we
Paul
just
George.
seen the other day. Paul George barely even hit 14. What he got? Like 14,000. He just now did.
Butler, Jimmy got more
got
steals
18.
than fouls.
Okay,
What
18,000.
the
How
fuck
many
are we
Paul George
talking
got?
about, Ken? That wasn't even
Paul
a
George got
subject
18,000.
matter.
Look up Jimmy Butler.
Ken, stop reaching for air. That was crazy. I never
15.
said
I'm
nothing
saying
about steals.
you the one
mean-
reaching for air.
15.
You reaching for air.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
You on cloud 9.
No,
I know
I'm
you had
not.
some good-
I'm just saying. I just
Good
had
Reggie
a
Bush. Good Reggie
topic
Good
discussion,
Reggie
and I
Bush. I know you
said,
smoking good Reggie Bush.
bro,
You
listen.
got
All I
to.
said was we need to break up with people's
You
early
know,
success.
are you following his career? Like, are you following his
Yes,
career?
bro. I just gave him.
How can
props.
you say he's on Paul George level when he did as the man, he's doing better. I don't think Paul George could have took that Timberwolves team to the playoffs. That was their first time. That was their first time being in the playoffs since 2004. He got on that team and did that. Not Paul George.
There's never been a
saying,
team. There's
that's
never
why
been a
we-
team that
that's why we
Paul
give-
George been to that missed the playoffs.
He's played with more talent too.
I don't give a
Yes.
fuck. I
That
don't care.
Clippers team could have made
That don't
the
matter.
finals.
Nah,
They
that
could have
don't.
went to the finals. He didn't do shit.
Oh, that boy took
yeah.
that man took Miami with a bunch of Notre Dame to the championship. Ted. Paul
Yeah,
George.
I just gave them props for that. Why we
Paul
keep
George-
talking about some shit that I already gave y'all props for?
Just because you're yelling on me, you're right. Paul George has played with 1,000 Hall of Famers, bro.
I'm just saying, it don't matter if I'm yelling or not.
He's played-
I already gave y'all props
He's
about Miami,
He's
and
played
y'all
with
want to
7
keep
Hall of
using
Famers.
Miami.
He's played with 7 Hall of Famers, bro, and he couldn't even do what this man did with a bunch of replacement players.
What he did, just play one more series.
Exactly. That's more than what he did. That's what makes somebody a winner, right?
That
If I
makes
get one,
that makes more too. That makes it more.
Hey man, come on, man. Let's go ahead, Ted. Go ahead. Wrap it up. Wrap
no,
it up, man. Go
no, I'm not, bro. Listen, bro. All I'm saying is, he has an overhyped resume.
I don't think he's overhyped.
We can't talk about nobody that ain't ever been in the club. He outside the club. He watching me while I'm in the finals.
But I'm not saying it as Paul George. I fuck with Paul George. I was just giving an example of who he kind of looked like when you go like this. Say, oh shit, they got similar playoff halves. Besides the bubble, I'm not taking the bubble away.
Go get your glasses. Go get your glasses. Jimmy
Go
Butler
like this. Go like, hey, do that again.
like,
What that look
you
like?
know,
The amount of rings he got. JB.
Paul George ain't never been. So what we talking about?
So I can't get critiqued for somewhere
He
about something that I ain't never been.
know. He ain't never been there, Ted. He never been there. He
Fuck
ain't smelled
Paul George, fuck Jimmy Butler.
champagne. Jimmy Butler smelled the champagne in the other locker room. Paul George don't know what that is.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Wrap it up. Niggas be shook to see Jimmy Butler in the playoffs. Niggas ain't shook to see PG in the playoffs. Niggas ain't shook to see PG in the playoffs.
In Indiana, he
Joe
was
Ingles.
crazy cracking.
Niggas ain't shook to see PG in the playoffs. Stop it, Ted.
PG took Miami to Game 7 twice.
Stop it, Ted. Nobody's scared to see PG.
Am I lying?
I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he didn't. But what I'm saying to you is, NBA players themselves have said Jimmy Butler in the playoffs, he can change a series by himself. Ain't nobody ever gave PG them credit. Nobody's ever done.
Different story.
Bro, we just overhyping this dude, bro. For real.